But you know, I just want to sit here and give a thanks and shout out to Team Ninja for the support. We couldn't have done it without you guys.
Thank you guys, and we really appreciate it. And we're excited for every person that's seeing this and you know, wants to give this game a chance. And thanks to you and DrDogg, just welcoming people. And
we're just trying to get like a place where other people who want to play the game can learn how to play the game, enjoy the game. Meet up with other players, socialize, and not be like hidden behind online barriers of anonymity.
And I can appreciate that. And I mean, and as a player, I feel that, you know, the website really does, you know, cater to that learning curve. And that's and I mean, and if I wasn't a veteran, just watching the things that some of these new players are coming on and learning, I'm actually very impressed because it's a very nurturing environment for them, which is very good because you can get into a game and know you're good, but how do I go to a tournament is what I'm always asked. How do I, you know, and DrDogg has all these answers, and I'm noticing that.
Even then, like, you know, a lot of people are, you find out that you'll find a way to get it done if you really want to do it.
Right, absolutely, 100%.
I mean, even if it's like you and 3 guys driving down the East Coast with, you know, each paying like $25 in gas and spending $20 a piece on the hotel room instead of like the $100 by yourself.
Right, you'll make it happen.
You end up having a lot of fun stories to make of it too.
Right, absolutely. I mean, it's an incredible situation. I mean, me and you, we've been friends for years. I met you years ago, and we live on 2 parts of the country. You know what I mean? And I think that's just incredible. It speaks for itself.
I always love the fact that I can just talk about like how I have friends in Massachusetts, New York, Philadelphia. You know, I'm even traveling to Japan now.
Right.
You know?
Which is, yeah, and that's just, you know, it's just, you know, you only live once, and I mean, you're building up your resume, you know? Building up your resume. And I think gaming and DOA.
I thought he was going to go out there.
Right.
Where are they? They're on the top floor. They actually have to go to the door in this one?
Oh, yeah. Well, they got to go to the wall.
I know, but they hit him into the wall, but it's just not the right part of the wall.
Oh, right.
Oh, that was... I love Riggs' animations in this game.
Yeah, he looks really...
He just looks like he really makes you hurt.
Wants to fight. Yeah, he really wants... This guy wants to fight you.
Oh, there comes... Oh, I love that kick so much.
Leaves you stunned, gives you a big kiss.
Oh,
and a good
he free-stepped that one.
Good free step. Oh, good grabs. Gonna mix him up.
Now he has a grab from Flamingo that goes right back into Flamingo. So he can grab you and then grab you from the advantage.
Applying the mix-up with Riggs. And it's just what we were talking about earlier.
And see, like, Kasumi's just such a tough fight because that speed of hers is
there's nothing.
She doesn't do much damage.
You don't, and that's what I meant by flowchart. Like comparing her to Ken in Street Fighter. No matter what they give her, as long as she still has 9 frames, you have to respect when you're standing. You have to respect.
For me, it's just been like I'm playing a Kasumi player, and it's off-putting because I'm expecting someone to start learning to guard. But with Kasumi players, at least the ones I've been playing and losing to, you find that even in guards, then they'll be hitting that 9 frame.
Yes, because in just the way it works sometimes, depending on various reasons, sometimes they get you and you don't understand. They get you and then the thing with Kasumi is when it rains, it pours. It's not just bang bang, it's bang bang and you're stunned and it's a mix up. She just has so many options.
And the nice thing here is that both characters again have a throw that will do the ceiling attack.
Right. Which is really good.
Oh, we're on almost the final round of Half-Life now in Kasumi. They're still in the same room, which is uncanny for this.
Right, which is actually unheard of, actually.
See, I'm wondering if Danger Zone is turned off on accident. There we go. No, Danger Zone wasn't turned off. Okay.
They didn't want to do that.
And then he just curb stomps your head.
Come here and talk with Sora. Sora, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited to see you tomorrow. I guess it's the last match tonight, so we got to finish up tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to finish this stuff up tomorrow.
All right, sounds good, man.
I appreciate the help from DrDogg.
Yes,
from Cyber Evil, from Kenny, H2O Evil for helping out with the tournament. You guys get paid?
What's going on stream? Sora, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. You had a good match there.
Thank you. Evil was really putting the pressure on me with some of these new Kasumi setups I wasn't too familiar with.
Well, Kasumi's one of those type of characters.
Yeah, she is. She's gonna make your brain hurt quite often.
I was fatigued in my first match in the C bracket.
Right.
And it was just like it was a Kasumi player. I literally sat there and round 1 fight. I'll just tell you what my mindset was. I round 1 fight.
Right.
And it took me 3 seconds to realize the match started.
That's actually a new launcher that Kasumi has.
Yeah.
It's a down kick. I believe it was in DOA3. Didn't she have it in the previous version? One thing that's really nice about Kasumi is actually her new teleportation moves. They're all really fast, and I don't know if they're safe or not. I'm not too familiar with her.
It depends on what she's teleporting from.
Well, in combo, obviously.
Oh, in combo?
They're
no,
nice.
Well, first of all, it doesn't matter if it's safe.
Right.
Because it only happens on hit.
Correct.
You can't do it off of guard.
Right.
So she's totally unsafe.
Oh, the teleports are only with hit confirm.
Yes. So now she has some interesting combos off of it. Like, for
Right.
example, if she hits counter hit, up back kick.
Okay.
She can do up back kick into forward P plus K, which will teleport under her opponent.
Okay.
Then she can do jab, jab, up back kick into P plus K, which will actually air dive them in and then force tech them up.
And that's all one combo.
That's all one combo.
That's really nice.
So
Guys, here we're going to see
oh,
Rig in that
he
guard
held it
break,
for
but he
too
missed
long.
it. Right, he missed it.
I've noticed the critical burst system, it seems like they made the critical burst stun. You really have to release at the right moment for the power blow. Like if you're not even realizing you're actually connecting with the critical burst, it's very difficult to actually hit that.
Like you kind of have to plan the critical burst is what you're saying, because if you don't, you're going to miss the stun. They're going to crumple to the floor pretty quickly.
Yeah, like I've made so many errors where you see some players do it too, where they hit the critical burst and they have a power blow which will do more damage, but they're just so used to like doing the launcher instead.
Right. Also, you're saying actually when you get the critical burst, you should just take the power blow for that round because it just does a massive amount of damage. Right.
I mean, probably depending on the character, we're still finding stuff out. But in my experience, like for example with Bass, I was able to find a high counter offensive hold throw for his Grizzly launcher.
Right.
In the home that did 241 damage.
That's huge. That's massive.
Guaranteed.
Right.
You know, and he has power blow and he can knock you into other stuff. Rig. You know, DrDogg, I think, is going to take this. That's where my
DrDogg's really been,
he's had a lot of experience with this build.
He does have a lot of experience with the build, and everyone else doesn't have experience with Rig. Yeah. Rig is a he's a new character, and also everyone's having a hard time adapting to him.
I'm wondering why he didn't go for the launch there.
Just take it, yeah.
Because it looked like he could have definitely, like, when you lock him into the danger zones, like the little tables and like pots and stuff, you'll actually be in a sit-down stun that they're not able to hold immediately out of. So it guarantees a free launcher.
Right.
So it's just awkward that DrDogg, of all people, wouldn't do the down forward kick.
Right, because he obviously knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Also, one of the other things to this stage is actually how the ceiling, here it goes, the ceiling is going to guarantee any hit you want. He could have gotten more there, but he just chose to get the kick to kick him into the barricade here.
She just does not like that hoodie.
I couldn't believe when DrDogg told me that you get anything you want off a ceiling.
Yeah.
That's pretty ridiculous.
I told you I did 241 damage.
Right, all throwing it off. That's ridiculous damage.
Now, again, it's very situational. Like, fast to get the full charge, high counter attack.
Right, you're not going to see it too often, but if you do have it,
power blow.
Right.
You know,
but if you do get it, you're obviously going to take damage, and it's going to be a super damaging combo. And we're just seeing DrDogg again off the ceiling into the stun.
He just wants to go into flamingo stance. That's what he's trying to do.
That's the stance where he props on his back foot.
Yeah, you can see he keeps going into it. Like, Rig has a lot of strings that will go right into it. You can see the
super stance-based character, Rig.
Now, those are high, very fast highs, though. So, like, if she does a high crush or a low jab, she'll avoid it. But he's mixing it up in the middle there with a mid kick.
Now, after Kasumi blocks the high, is he technically unsafe?
I honestly didn't check, but
he probably would be to like a punch.
I know it's not an advantage.
Right, so he probably
but it's just like he can still string delay a bit.
Right.
You know,
which is always going to cause, brain confusion and a little bit of
even with the 9-frame jab from Kasumi, I think it makes it very difficult. It's better for her to just do the down jab.
Just to crush it and get it over with.
Just to crush it, just to poke him off, get some space. Now you saw the critical burst
again into this guaranteed. That's all guaranteed.
That's some really big damage. And he goes right into the guard break into Flamingo.
Right, which is again new in Dead or Alive 5. The guard breaks actually do something, which is a nice.
I haven't seen it since DOA3.
Right.
However, a lot of people don't realize that just because it's a guard break does not make it frame advantage.
It's not. They're not all frame advantage.
Right.
I learned that.
I know Bass has a guard break, but it's still low throw punishable.
Right.
You know, we found out with Chosen One earlier that that his running punch with Brad Wrong was still unsafe.
Unsafe, correct. Yeah, and also Lisa has her forward punch string, which ends in that guard break, which is not unsafe, but it is